everybody. So I'm going to answer a couple questions that have been asked of me, and hopefully, I'll be able to tell you what you need to know. I just have a couple shout outs and thank yous. So first of all, to Scharcr or Carolyn, you asked me what I was going to be doing about aftercare. Since obviously I won't be able to see Dr. Hoya. I have his cell number and all the other doctor's cell numbers that are with him in the office. So if I just have a question, I can call him anytime. And they're all really helpful people. So I have that. They send you home with a really detailed report of what you had done, what the diet is you need to follow, and what things you need to be looking out for, so that you can take that to your doctor. I've already been to my doctor, so he's put it all into my file and checked my stitches and everything, and I get them out on Monday. He will refer me to a nutritionalist. So if I have an emergency situation and I have to go into the ER, then our resident bariatric specialist is Dr. Noor, and they just call him in. So it was really easy for me to set up. I think there's a little bit less aftercare needed with the VSG, just because there's, quite a few things we don't have to worry quite as much about, as long as, we take care of that head stuff and make sure we're eating what we need to. So I really hope that answers your question. And 9 more days until you go, and then you join us on the loser's bench. So I'm really excited for you, and you'll be in my prayers. The other person that had a question is Thinjourney, and I wanted to say thank you to him for the shout out he gave me. I'm glad anything I've had to say might be helpful. You asked about whether we had layovers, and we did. We had a layover in, I think it was Houston on the way there. It was for 2 hours. You really don't notice. We got off the plane, they put you on another bus to take you to another part of the airport. We had lunch, sat down and read for 20 minutes, and we're back on a plane. So it really wasn't a big deal at all. I don't even think with your little one that it would be a big deal. As for flying through Mexico City, the airport is huge. Didn't go through on my way in. We flew straight into PV, and the customs there takes 5 minutes to get through. It's a small airport and everything moves really quickly. So I would say make sure you have a pen no matter which way you go. Make sure you have a pen. There is paperwork that you can fill out on the plane so that you don't have to be standing doing it afterwards. I would assume that it's going to take longer in Mexico City to go through, simply due to sheer size. I mean, Gerald would know better than I would, but, they're going to make sure you get on your next flight. So it's just deciding which is better for you. If it's a really good savings in money, then, hey, you're still healthy. You haven't had your surgery, you shouldn't be in pain, then so waiting a little bit extra time I don't think would really bother you at all. I have no idea what your parents are like, but I guess it would just depend on how you're feeling. On the way back, it's phenomenal that you have a straight through. I will say make sure you get a wheelchair at the PV airport, because it is a fairly long walk to get up to the gates. And also make sure there's one waiting for you and your wife on the other end. They just zoom you right through customs. You don't have to wait in any of the lineups, nothing. They take you off the plane, into the wheelchair, away they go. Your family will get to go with you, so they don't have to wait through the lineups. Just easier on you, a lot faster. You'll have already had a day of travel, so why not take advantage of something that's available for you? Yeah, so I hope that answers that. Any other questions, let me know. I know I'm kind of wishy-washy, sorry, about the Mexican customs, but like I said, we didn't have to go through in Mexico City, and my only thought would be is that it is a much bigger airport, so it will take longer, but the paperwork's very, very, very simple. It's there'll be a sheet for each of the adults to fill out, and then one sheet for you and your wife, and one sheet for your parents, and as long as you have that all filled out and have your passports and your ID, you hand it to them, and 5 minutes later they hand it back. So the only thing would be waiting in line. So anyways, yeah, I really hope that helps you, and I'm really excited for you and your wife. The next couple months is going to go by so quickly. I met your wife on obesityhelp.com. Very pretty lady. Okay, also, I want to give a shout out to someone who is on Blogspot, and I also know her through Obesity Help. She's called Shrinking Pamelala, and she actually did a post about me and posted one of my videos from YouTube. So thank you so much, Pam, and that was quite the compliment. I really appreciate it. Don't mind me, I keep looking down through my notes. I didn't want to miss anything. Magooner Bar, again, I want to say thank you so much for all the positive comments you give me. You've just been so supportive, and I really appreciate it. I'm going to give you a call real soon. We have like so much in common, you're right, and you know, we're getting there. And to Devonna Ravenhold, or Dev, you need to be my new best friend. You're just great for the ego boost. Thank you so much. You know, that the lady you mentioned is such a beautiful lady, and I would love to look like her, and hell, I would love to have her body when I'm done. I hope insurance is starting to move along for you in a positive direction, and just think positive things are going to go well, okay? So I'm doing great. My cold's almost gone. I hope I answered everybody's questions. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Cindy, love ya. See you in like less than 8 weeks. And thanks, everybody. Bye.